And it is time again for the Rogue Trader. We're playing the Warhammer 40k. Whoosh. And just trying to win the game on daring difficulty. So next playthrough probably going to be a little bit harder. But let's finish the game first. I'm going to revisit this game for sure. Maybe next year. But yeah. I heard there was something going on after or during November. Don't know, some sort of patch. Was this game? Doesn't matter. Good, what are we doing? Let's check the journal. Blades and if only I could remember where I was. Lepidus something. Is it marked? Lepidus Mortis? Langrim Belt. Oh, we're there. Oh no, it's over here. Should we go there? Where are we currently? Last chance of Herbiderb. Lapidus Mortis, last chance of Kareen. Alitoribum Maledicta. Was this the combat we could not do? Alitoribum Maledicta, so it's one of the three here. Let's reduce the difficulty here. Cannot, it's just cost me one. Let's travel. Okay, we're gonna check here first and then there. Right. But I suspect we have to win a star battle. Yeah, this is impossible. I think we got it actually. Oops, wrong button. I think this is it. What we need to do now is side quests until our ship is a little bit more powerful. And the terrible thing is, we lost our buy ship. We had a ship that was following us around. But let's travel here. Good. A scheduled service on the ship's chapel was interrupted in the most profane manner. The images of saints and martyrs depicted on the altarpiece started to move and stepped down from the canvas. The congregation was filled with terror, and dozens perished in the stampede. Oh dear. The illusion disappeared on its own, but it claimed several priests and altar attendants. It is said their frenzied shrieks can still be heard, echoing under the vaults of the chapel during prayer. Genius. Good, let's visit this then. Right. Continental World. Rocky Vault. Plasteel 7. Plasteel 2. Unforeseen event. Already explored. Provisions 2. Maybe we have to go here? And go there again. I think this is the thing I cannot augur because my augury is not good enough. But let's find out. The golden forests of Emerald look enchanting even from orbit. Yep. So, what can we do? A different quest then. Complete it with the highest difficulty. Other quests. The Call of the Edge. We managed to become the new champion of chaos. Find the second. No. Classified information, too rough for me. Critical tasks, visit the Forgotten Twins. Yeah, Forgotten Twins, let's go. Good. Let's do that then, before we try the space combat again, probably. But I think it's also glitched out, because when I click on my ship and click on post, it says I'm the Supreme Commander. But during combat, I'm missing. What is 125 here? Persuasion skill required. Persuasion skill required. Persuasion skill required. Persuasion skill. Huh? What? Maybe it's because I don't have 125 persuasion. Could be. Persuasion skill. She's not even posted. And she requires a persuasion skill. Who knows how this works? I certainly don't. Good. Twin something. Twin. The twin? Frozen twins? Forgotten twins. 3. Let's start the corpse. Make it down to unsafe. And travel. Good. Oh, that's fast. Jungle World. Unforeseen event. Is it? Surely this is gonna be great. Who knows? The coordinates from a ship logs entered unremarkable dust in the Argo crew reports that areas can reach. A joke? If somebody has decided to mock the rogue trader, they're playing a dangerous game. Good, let's see what the journal says. Visit the frog. We did. Check the Lord Captain's cogitator on the bridge. Alright, on the bridge then. Back to bridge. No problem. So who is sending me around? Giving me the run around here? I was everywhere I was supposed. I spent Navigator's Insight to come here. So who did this? And how did this quest even start? No idea. This is only my first playthrough. Let's get it going. Roll reports receive cogitator on the bridge. Master Helmsman, Vox, Coroner's Expense, High Victorian. Does not really tell me. Lord Captain's quarters. Perhaps the data on the rogue trader's personal cogitator could explain strange entries in Lord Captain's log. Check the Lord Captain's cogitator on the bridge. On the bridge. Up here then? This is not my personal cogitator on the bridge? Why not? Good, maybe we find it. Maybe talk to Argenta? Just because I like to talk to her.
Lord Captain, your presence is welcome.
Yeah?
And I wish to apologize for my prior coldness.
No big deal.
After our first meeting, I was concerned that you would turn out to be another faithless offshoot of the von Valancius dynasty, like
Theodora.
Conrad. But now I see before me a worthy leader and servant of the Imperium. I am glad to accompany you in your endeavors.
Good, I wish for you to leave my entourage. No. Discuss the relic you want to find. Are you ready to tell me more about yourself?
If such is the rogue trader's wish, although there isn't much I can tell, I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to know?
I know, right? But where do you hail from?
Now that I can tell you, I come from everywhere and nowhere. I am the child of officers of the Imperial Guard. I was born in the hold of a warship. Grew up following my parents' deployments from one planet to another, and lost my family in the flames of a righteous war.
Continue.
My memory is like wafts of smoke over a still battlefield. The grey of a ship's plating. The strict cadence of life in military camps. My mother's uniform. I loved looking at it. Then, that battle. The rumbling, the shouting, and the soot. The screams of soldiers burning alive. And the gold of the regiment's Aquila. Untouched by soot or blood. The last unsullied piece of a world that was going mad.
Intense stuff. Continue.
That was my last memory of my mother. And of my former life. Before the Schola Progenium and the novitiate. Before my trials. Before the vows.
Before the novitiate, you say? Good. The golden shard you carry with you.
My own relic. It's the regiment's Aquila. Or rather, the fragment that survived the attack. the explosions, and the fire. For me, it's a reminder that purity and radiance can be preserved, even in the heart of darkness.
So how did you become one of the Adeptus Sororitas?
Become. It's such a strange word for it. It seems right, but is that how one talks about their destiny? If you're asking about the path itself, that's easy enough to answer. First, like many other orphans, I endured the Sculoprogenium. Those years were rough, but I remember the hardship fondly. Few things can compare with the feeling of satisfaction from a past trial, even if it leaves your body aching from exhaustion or your soul wincing in pain.
Continue.
I was one of the best among my peers.
No doubt.
And I was selected for the novitiate in the ranks of the Adeptus Sororitas. When the hour came, I passed the trials and took my vows. The most joyous day of my life. The Emperor's light has always been with me. But to accept it with all your heart, to utter the oaths, that is a rapture like no other.
Have you ever wished for a different lot in life?
Have I ever? But that would be shameful weakness, almost heresy. Of course not. I was born for this.
That's right.
I live by the Emperor's will, and in his light, I myself am the light.
Yeah.
I must be the light. For myself, and for those who ask for my protection.
This is why I was chosen.
I was chosen to serve. But beyond that, I won't deny it. Few things elate me as much as the thought that the heretic felled by my shot will never again orphan a child.
Yes, Argenta, thank you for your candor.
It is my pleasure to be candid.
Good. I would like to discuss Salus Prime and the relic that you want to find.
Of course, my mission is all I can think about.
Remind me, what is our mission? No. Alright, why not? Sure. Remind me, what is our mission?
To find the way to the planet called Salus Prime. Saint Argenta is my patroness, and that is where her fallen ship is. And it must also be the resting place of her great relic, the One Star.
The One Piece. The One Star. Tell me about Saint Argenta, whose relic you're searching for.
Gladly. Listen.
Listen.
Long ago, there was a blessed world. Thousands of stars covered the sky there, so bright that its denizens hardly knew the darkness of night. Thousands of rivers nurtured the soil. Thousands of gardens bloomed every spring, and at every moment, thousands of prayers were flying into the clear air, thanking and praising the Emperor.
The Emperor. Most would be driven mad with despair if they knew the truth. But continue.
But one day, the people learned the meaning of darkness. Like a storm, accursed heretics who had sold themselves to the archenemy descended upon the planet. Shells flew from the sky that desolated whole cities and burned the gardens and filled the riverbeds with the blood of the faithful. Smoke and soot swallowed the skies and the 1,000 stars that had once shone over the world.
Continue.
Among the handful of survivors was one orphan who had watched all her family die, and the garden she'd grown up in burned to ash. But in her heart, she knew the absolute truth. Just these 3 words. The Emperor protects. And knowing that, she never looked away from the black, terrifying, smoke-covered sky. There were no more bright stars to be seen, except for one.
Please continue.
The One Star. The bright star. The silver star shone in the sky. And when the orphan smiled at it, the One Star fell right into her hands. All the faithful in every corner of the continent who saw the trail of the falling star recognized it as an omen and went looking for the place where it landed. And they rallied together. And with the light of the one star, they found their salvation.
The girl from the story. That was Saint Argenta?
Yes.
Yes.
That was the beginning of her hagiography.
Hagiography.
It is known that she lived on a world where heretics staged a terrible insurrection.
Terrible.
They wiped out all life on the planet, except those whom Saint Argenta managed to save with the one star. And with the strength of her faith.
Good.
After that, she traveled between worlds, gripped by turmoil on her ship marked with a silver star, and brought hope to the faithful. Numerous accounts confirm this.
Yeah?
Her coming helped people turn the tide of the war and wipe away corruption before the Imperium's main forces even arrived.
That is a thing.
Millions of people owed their lives to her.
Millions.
But the heretics, having realized their imminent defeat, sent the remnants of their forces after the ship with the silver star. It fell from the skies onto an obscure world. There are no definitive records of how old Argenta was at the time. In some chronicles, she's even called the Child Saint, but their credibility is questionable. Either way, she didn't live long, but she left a bright trail in her wake, like a falling star.
Right, so what is this one star?
If I only knew.
Well, you don't know.
Neither the hagiography nor the legends give a straight answer.
Hagiography.
Classical iconographers believed that the star turned into a banner woven from silver thread, which, when brought onto the battlefield, would shed light that blinded only heretics, but did no harm to the faithful. Most of them portrayed Saint Argenta as a girl carrying this banner.
Continue.
Others think that upon falling from the sky, the one star became a holy chainsword, which Argenta later used to strike down monsters and enemies of the Imperium. In some of the earlier engravings, Argenta is depicted wearing power armor with a silver star on her chest. One theological theory suggests that this armor was, in fact, the relic. Some even think that the one star is actually the ship on which Argenta traveled. I feel that my undertaking will be fulfilled when I find the answer that has eluded the Ecclesiarchy for millennia. I pray we find the way to Salus Prime soon. The ruinous powers must be aligned against us. They stand in the way of faith.
Good, I have no more questions.
One day we will reach Salus Prime and stand before the gates of Saint Argenta's ship. I know it. I believe.
I believe as well. Thank you for this conversation. Until next time. Salus Prime. We have to go. And maybe we find a cogitator to access here. Somewhere. This thing? No. The vessel stands ready. But I am far from ready. Somewhere must be the personal cogitator of the rogue trader. And it must be on the bridge, because that's what the journal says. So the personal cogitator is not on the bridge. I suspect that the journal is a little bit misleading here. We probably have to go to our private quarters and access the personal cogitator there, because that is the only personal cogitator I know of. What is this? Take your lordship, the great mechanism has sensed your presence. Input. Sense my presence how? Was in your presence adjustment to his glory. What's this supposed to mean? Input prompt num os Machine switches organizes one instance before the sensory process your request. What task? Answers recent travels. Good. Input prompt. I wish to inquire about something else. To remind me who you are. That didn't help. We already put our hand inside and gave some blood. Over there. But that led to something else. Good. Lord Captain's quarters then. Good. I mean, maybe the quarters are an extension of the bridge. Let's be generous. Good. Personal cogitator. Let's go. Shrine of Remembrance. In the vault we have a heavy bolter and Gem of Dark Vitality. Ticking of clock. We can search a name. This is probably a riddle. Yep, I don't know. What is this? The parlor organ seems to have been sitting idle for many years. Bookshelves are packed with ancient books, piles of papers and tomes, many of which look rather worn. Yeah, it's great and all. What's this? Bizarre fragment. Liturgies. Fine sculpture. Regicide piece. Boards. Regicide board. For playing. More stuff over here. Good, back to the bridge. One more try on the cogitator. Which is not here. But here. Maybe you should talk to Pascal? Check the journal. Good. Classified Call of the Edge. Is it gone? It is gone. Find the seal on Janus. Janus is miserable. Seems must occupy one of the officials there. So that's what we could do. Could also go to Dargonus for two things. That is the classified information. Second, there is Cassius. Maybe someone who knew her well might be able to provide some clues on Dargonus. Alright, let's go to Dargonus then. Good, thank you. Coronis Expanse. To open up the map. Here. I should have checked out the planets because I do have some Extracticums. Plastia. Unforeseen event in the general world. Whatever. Find the seal on Janus. This looks close by. But it is not. We haven't charted a route. Cradle of Capri. Unfinished event, the imposter. Could go to Fallstone. And then to Janus. Sure. Good, running out of Navigator's Insight here. But let's travel. Warp jump went smoothly enough. All the many crew members report strange incidents while they were asleep. They sensed someone approaching them and laying a hand on their forehead. The hand seemed to pass through their skin to the skull, and with emotional started their jumping thoughts of some sort of order. After a strange incident, Jay Heder was unconsciously somber for almost 2 watches, and spent several hours in the ship's chapel praying. So a good event. Sweet. That's a good sign for things to come. Right, Rocky Ball, Plasteel 7. Other things, nothing. Fallstone, the Imposter. Let's get it. Maybe save the game. Good. The Imposter. An imposter has arrived on the planet claiming that he is the rogue trader. Begin mass executions. Put the imposter to the test. Declare a hunt. Why can we not? Mass executions then. The terrified populace seized the imposter and handed him over to enforcers by themselves. Genius. Good. Can I do anything? I want to do the crusade. By using bonfires of righteousness. Good tidings. Do we have them done? No. Oh, we have them done. Oh, we messed up. So we can only do these here. Reputation with Imperial Navy. Oh, that reminds me, we could do some trading as well. We are the rogue trader. But yeah. Good. I want to fight beforehand. Do something. Something game related. Telecos Epsilon. Let's go there then. Visit. Go down on Janus. Find the cache or something. Find the seal and points of interest detected. Find the seal and yeah, there is some sort of cache. Trophies, colony reward. Governor Estate. Dark Sages. We get fantastic medkits. Blocks the Capella. Forest Fortress. Has been complete. Dark Sages Capella. Forest Fortresses. Get a power sword here. Get some consumables. Seeker of the Week. Zero defense. The following project was a sequel to the inhabitants of Genesis of Consortium of Weapons. Security 4. This all gives the same. The items are different. So it doesn't matter. Let's do Dark Sages. Or the Signs of Virtue. Eyes of Joyous. Psi rating is significant. Demons, and for each rank of Dogmatic. Sanctioned Psyker. So if we were a Sanctioned Psyker and Dogmatic, we would be super duper powerful with the Eyes of Joyous. That's good to know, Dogmatic Psyker. Maybe next playthrough. Because this is incredibly powerful. Good, but for here we're just gonna execute this one. Whoosh. We don't have to strictly be here to do that. Could have done this from the ship, but since we're here, it's fine. Governor Estate, let's go. Good. Yeah, it's crazy. We need to level up our ship and get some scrap. So, where do you grind space battles? I don't think there's a place to do that. Unlike just going back and forth between red routes, where you can level up your crew indefinitely. Quite. Rogue traders and favorites. Good. So where we going here?
Is there money to be made?
Is there money to be made? Let's go to Atlas Quint. But they were useless, right? James Noble.
Let us not dawdle.
Let's find out. Oh, no, they're the correct person to talk to. Atlas Quint, your lordship, the subject James welcome you. What cares have brought you to humble world on this occasion? How are things on Janus? Besides the Xenos that settled on frozen, threatened beautiful things calm. We have managed to come to an understanding of sorts, although not without a considerable business, but you're going to place some new agri-complexes. Emperor as my witness. Janus will continue to settle, but not in precise same way as before. I appreciate the local species. Oh yes, the fruit can take your breath away while the fauna can kill you. I require a seal. Of course, it would be an honor. Wait but a few minutes, your lordship, and your humble servant will have your seal ready. Here you are, and may the Emperor bless your path. I must take my leave. Good, always an honor. That was easy enough. To the mansion, to the maintenance room, return to a voyage ship. Good. Classified information. Oh, this is on Kiava Gamma, not here. Capital is a Dragon's Kiava Gamma. Yeah, but this was a wild goose chase. I think I'm not going to do this even. Return to the voyage ship. Good.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Find the other seal. And that should push us forwards a little bit. In our quest for glory. But yeah. That unwinnable space battle. Got Rebel base. Here is the Coronis Expanse. And we need one more seal on Dargonus, I think. Let's just make sure here. Dargonus. Dargonus here as well. Good, let's try that. Where is Dargonus? This is not one of our colonies. It is. Let's travel. Good. There was a malfunction in the engineering chamber during the warp journey. The accelerator cartridges stopped obeying the tech priest, and for a few precious moments the ancient machines were left to their own devices. The crew managed to avoid serious breakdowns or accidents. Several acolytes of the cult mechanicus returned to Servitus' penance, and the bosun gave out several triple watches to the voidsmen who dredged up the old rumors about the cursed ship. Good. Let's visit here. Good. Save the game. Good. But we have to land on a planet, probably. For both the classified information. Need scrap to repair. And the other thing? No, we don't. High Victim Janus. Janus. Lord Captain, there's been a tragedy on Dardanus. Governor Drivestem has been dedicating most of his time to restoring the astropathic choir lost to the warp storms, but the psychers he assembled were struck by an unknown assault. They heard something, and it has cast them into madness. The astropaths lost sleep, clawed at their skin to the flesh, muttered gibberish, and now they have gone completely berserk. They had to be eliminated, and now only a few of the most resilient astropaths are upholding the connection to Dargonus. But how long will they last? Where did the formers come from, and can we get more of them? I've received complaints that the governor doesn't devastate the miners. He scared them down almost half the blatant abuse of his authority. Take more people from the skies would mean to promote such connection with other worlds. We try to hide sections from other domains, but they will few as the road. They will few as the road to the Imperium is perilous. Alright. We can try getting by with the resources that are already available to us. Seek out the ancestors who train these sections as a protector is being promised. The most regrettable violation of the law is caused by a grave situation. What is the cause of this affliction? Who knows? What say my advisors? Heinrich says, the Astropaths are among the most finely trained specialists in the Imperium, who beheld the light of the Emperor himself and gained a special bond with our master. I strongly advise the rogue trader to recruit only sanctioned psychers, who are capable of keeping their talents in check. If they are not enough, the Inquisition will assist you in locating and acquiring more. Good. I'm counting on the help of the Inquisition, Heinrichs. You will get your Astropath. The one Village has done is too important for us to just turn a blind eye to it in its time of need. It's very good to have this guy on your side. A wave of armed skirmishers and detachments across the extent. Ships carrying these powerful captives have brought the new Astropath required to darkness. Good. Even the most influential could understand some agents of the Inquisition who had requested the ruler's valuable servants to meet the needs of the Valentius dynasty. The tragic pestilence of the Astropath has not appeared again, but all of them have reported hearing strange whispers ever since their first day on the planet. Colony reward. Adeptus Arbitrus. Trophies. Boots of victory. Whenever the wearer performs a heroic act, they recover all their wounds and gain +2 action points this turn. Sound good. Accept. Administrator, we need to seal, so let's go down here. Party limit reached. Heinrichs is not coming? Oh, she must come. Because it's her quest. She needs to be a supplement trader for me. Good. The rogue trader. The boss. Right, she also needs to level up. And we probably need to give someone the shoes. Like Kasha, for example. But what will she do with action points? Much. Best would be Argenta. She's gonna do this once, so everybody is heroic acting only once. That's not strictly true. I have something. I think Pascal can do 2. Movement points by +3. Nah. It doesn't. They don't want to equip it. They just don't want to equip it. It's glitched out. It's glitched out here as well. We can unequip, but we cannot equip. Should we level her up? She's a vanguard. The most useless archetype. Oh, lore is 0. Stronger together. Yep, good. Why can I not equip boots? Bladed boots. Sure. It just doesn't work. Boots cannot be equipped. Maybe they're too new. Too shiny.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
We've been here and we asked for the seal. Oh, we need to bring the seal over to here. Good. Alright. Let's talk to them. Ah, Jude Courier from Valentius have returned. I hope the sacred document entrusts you does not pass through the proper procedure. Here's your paper, complete with seals. Yes, indeed, it's perfect. Seals authentic and may continue to follow me, please. Good. Is this combat? He's banging on a door. Doors opening. Everybody goes through. What is this place? It's like a derelict library. Many people. Not too many petitioners today, but the place is crowded and packed. This is brutal. Good. I'm gonna get attacked here for sure. Dun, dun, dun. It's like in an airport. And treat Eris as a suspect. Good. Attention, malfunction. This is your queue and your ticket number is... The old woman glances 394. When it's your turn to be seen, the ranking prefect will review your documentation again and sign the official certification for J. Hidari to possess a Mercatum Tabula Officiale. You will have a bit of a wait, but it will be worth in the end. Yes? Handle your problems yourself, Jay. I'm the rogue trader and sovereign of this world. I do not queue. Under Lex Imperius, your rights and privileges as rogue trader come into effect only after your official session ceremony. And then you're just another humble subject of a village protectorate. That's not even mentioning the fact that said humble was copied by Zenith. Given that your official induction is yet to take place, you are technically speaking performing an act of heresy here now in front of dozens of witnesses. Yelit gives you a look. So you, Alan Tuck, have not yet gone through the initiation rite that grants you all privileges after all? I regret to see that a lie has passed between us. Do you really wish to get on my bad side? The old woman wrinkles her nose like she has tasted something unpleasant. I suppose I could make an exception, but only because Theodore has never once overlooked the laws of my advice. Here, she also a ticket with the number 301. May his blessing be upon you. We jumped the queue 40 places or so. The queue hums with thousands of voices. Someone is rolled out bedding and is sitting down to sleep. Someone is playing some bizarre musical instrument. Many are praying. Several highborn petitioners are debating who is here on the most important business. You have to admit, the magnificent administrative machinery of Imperium is without its rough edges. Jay smiles sheepishly, eyeing the queue. But what a thrilling adventure this is turning out to be, Shireen. I've never seen anything like it before. And sometimes it's good to take a break from constant traveling, and to give all the hot-blooded newcomers a chance to cover themselves in glory without us in the way. Yawn. Scratch the back of your neck. Count the people in the queue. Order your servants to prepare a waiting area befitting a rogue trader. There we go. Good. Gotta make sure everybody knows we're a rogue trader. You feel the envious eyes of the other British upon you, but no one dares to do anything more than stare. Good. Wait patiently. Good. In the last 8 hours, the only thing that has changed in the waiting hall is the warden shift. Petitioners in the queue present the entire queue products with a sudden announcement. Number 285. Proceed to the available window. 285. We're 300. Wait, what? Throne, take me. What torch does try to have us for? Jay almost wails in despair. So much precious time lost. If we only move 3 places ahead. This raid will be old and grey before we get out of this queue. Do you have a better idea? You wound me. Jay Hidari always has a better idea. What would you say to making the good folk ahead of us hurry up a little? Just a smidge. Her eyes dart playfully over the face of people around you. Simplest way is to make these lowly subjects bow down before the blinding radiance of a title. The second option requires a little more patience. I've already found our first victim, the compassionate citizen who's standing 50 places ahead of us in the queue. Simply offer the right words to unlock his heart, and we'll gladly swap tickets with you. And also, you have the power to solve the problems of some petitioners who remove their need to visit a coveted widow. After all, is there anything an ordinary citizen could want that is beyond the power of the conqueror of the stars to grant? Open fire. That's kind of cool. Open fire. Next playthrough, definitely. I want to consider everything again. Address a tender-hearted man. Whatever you think and do it. Frighten the people. We shall solve the problems of the common. We shall solve the problems of the common people. A wise decision, Shireen. Cold traders always say, if you can solve a problem with hard cash, then it's just the cost of doing business. Good. Jay gives you a conspiratorial wink and backs away slightly. Oh, exalted one, could today be my lucky day? No longer will I have to stand in this hall waiting day and night for a turn to come. For this kind lord of house and villages is the benefit of the downtrodden, and he has solved my problem. Good, everybody is ready. Wait, what? He can solve problems? So the petition has come to me now. Instead, wait in the crooked queue. Young worker, esteemed lord, take pity on this poor youth as well. I will give you everything I have, I swear, before they only help me solve my problem. You do not need everything, poor wretch, only your place in the queue. Listen to the young man. The young man in worn work overalls comports himself with unusual grace for a commoner. My lord, I have been in this queue for 24 moons already. That's 2 years. Trying to get a permission slip to wed my fiancée Zazie. Unfortunately, sons of Mr. refused to grant without the signature of a highborn sponsor. Oh, that's me. There is the fiancée. Out of my way, elbowing aside unlocks left and right. A richly dressed lady with a beauty mark augment above her lip charges toward you. Esteemed lord, my 8th officer has lost his mind. He's decided to renounce his family, his noble title, and his talent as a healer, offers to take some tattered waif from the middle levels. A union with the commoner will put an end to his studies at the university. Butcher Darkness and the officer may be deprived of capable shirung because of a passing fancy. Zazie is a healer too, and she helps the people of the hive a great deal more than a lily-white shirung with a diploma. I do not want to live a life of idleness in the spice of darkness like you. Not when I know there are thousands of unfurnished people in the lower levels who need my help. I have no interest in your little drama. I will sign the paper you require once. Lives of commoners hold no value. When you finish university, you will qualify to serve those who truly worth. In the name of House Village, I hereby make your fiancée a lady of the court, and release her from any obligations thereto. You wish to study alongside your beloved? Very well. You will grant you ownership of the Douglas University of Medicaid. You may admit anyone you like. Boom! Profit factor lost. Don't care. The young man blinks in astonishment. What? This is a miracle, indeed. Indeed it is. Bye. Good. Next. We have more profit factor to give. You have an interesting way of doing business. I keep that in mind. Her eyes are alight with interest. Good. After allowing you a brief pause, a hunched ragamuffin approaches you. The old man's toothless mouth breathes out a putrefying cloud of air. He speaks only 3 words. Death for life. The heck? JP is administrative can perform. You here to request modifications that your organs go to granddaughters as an inheritance? Sure, hardly want you worn out body parts, old-timer. Ragged man shakes his head and comes with his wrinkled hands. Servitor disposal. Wait, what? Awareness has succeeded. Only now you notice the tattoo on his right hand, the symbol of the adept is a looking chin. Seems this old fellow is a property of a prefect of his palace. Oh. She looks at the man from again and rears back in horror. The granddaughter of this poor wretch was turned into a servitor 16 Darkness years ago, and after a recent accident she was listed for disposal. Now this old man is volunteering to be spare parts for a soulless tin can. May the exalted one keep me from such a fate. Your sacrifice will mean nothing. I will have my people buy your granddaughter's release and see to your welfare. You do not have to die, old man, if she has been taken out of souls and the time has come to release her. I will give the order for your granddaughter to be repaired, but if you wish to be with her, you will also be subject to imperials. How dare a preference project in his life get away back to your master. Good, I will have my people buy your granddaughter's release and see to your welfare. You will lose profit factor. There we go. With the semblance of his mind, may the emperor keep you. Very satisfying. Spending my profit factor here. Good. Next. Good. Who are you? Hello? Interesting. So this is go orbit. No, it's penciled in back as the next petition. Right. A mature woman in finely made but threadbare dress greets you. I heard you were helping those in need. Well, my family is devastated. My life's work, my shop is selling rare hats, burned to ashes. I'm living out my last years as a widow, alone in cold, deserted Mania, without servants, diversions, or delicacies befitting my status. The woman falls silent, her brow raised in expectation of your response. Good. It should suffice. Profit factor -3. Perhaps I can rebuild this hat shop of yours. What do you want? His life is meaningless and full of despair. Perhaps this time you turn to faith, sister. The woman's eyes go round in surprise. Why? I think you're right. What do you want with a tumble-down manor house full of rats and a depressing view from the window? My whole life I have dreamt of interplanetary pilgrimage. That's it. I'll sell the house and what's left of the shop, and I'll buy a one-way ticket. And Emperor willing, I will die happy before my savings run out. Problem solved. Good. Next. Alright. Who's this person with a hat on? Is this combat? Well, that was amusing. I paid off the last few onlookers who were willing to give up the place. It's a pity they aren't also. James we've moved forward considerably in the queue, but you aren't ready to stop there, are you? Sister Argenta, for instance. She could engage the people in prayer, or tell a story about some saint or other in exchange for the queue tickets. People will be amazed if you show them your tamed Xenos. They'll drop everything they're holding, including their tickets, and come to goggle at her, I guarantee it. Open fire. No. You move forward, use your tricks. There will be creating nonsense. We need to move forward faster, use your tricks. I prefer to call it my wisdom, but I don't care about the precise wording just now. How do you wish to proceed? Persuasion. Iliad, I need you to serve as a distraction. And there, the adult's clear gaze surveys the crowd. Elantak, I will do this, but only because he helped me to leave Janus. If any monkey tries to touch me, I will end them as ruthlessly as one uproots a weed. Good. Okay, Morak Elantak, I will do this, but only because I cannot bear to be surrounded by such a throng of monkey. Look, get a load of the freak! We have to endure this cutscene. Stop staring at me with your dull little eyes, monkey. I'm not a withered leaf. I will not go up in flames. Cannot click to continue. We have to wait it out. It's a bit Good. Did I click something away on accident? Iliad. Such humiliation for a child of Assyrian. To be nothing but a beast for a monkey to gawp at. Look at it this way, my pointy-eared and elegant Xeno-friend. You have gained more intimate knowledge of the Imperium's culture, and I have got us a ticket that puts us a few places ahead in the queue. I didn't steal it, I simply swapped it with ours when no one was looking. We've moved forward considerably in the queue, Shireen, but you aren't ready to stop. No. Sister Argenta, I believe these people have been gripped by despondency. A sermon from one of his daughters could restore them to their determination. You were thinking about it as well? Words of faith can heal any wound, even those that bleed not but doubt. I will help these people. Good, Argenta is the best. Come closer, brothers and sisters, for I am about to tell you about true faith and humility in the face of atrocity. Good. Let's wait it out patiently this time, because I think I clicked away something last time. People are coming. Good. Wonderful. One day they appeal to Saint Justina. Good. As I say on Ifrit, there is no star more coveted than that which points to the Exalted One. Jay casts a sidelong glance at the Sister of Battle, as the latter holds out several numbered tickets to you. These were given to me in thanks by the poor souls who decided to abandon their vigil in this place of the law and return to their worldly manners. The hum of activity returns to the queue. Petitioners exchange glances, clutching their paperwork. After a few seconds, you realize the number being called out by the Silver Skull for the third time is the one in your ticket. Or on your ticket, rather. Oh, Exalted One, thank you for granting the rogue trader his sacred warrant and all its privileges. If we had had to wait a minute longer, heaven be my witness, I would have shot someone. Well, that went faster than expected. We had a little bit of wait, of course, but at times it was actually fun. Jay smiles merrily. One last seal, one more certification, and you will be looking at Official Trade Representative J. Hidari. What are you waiting for, Shireen? Let's go. We have another couple of hours for the certification officer to get through. Good. Time passed 2 hours. Officer of the Administration. The certification officer leans over to the document, his smoothly shaven head gleaming. His augmented ocular eyes burr as the lenses zoom in and out. With quite scratching sounds, the cogita quills that serve in place of the officer's fingers make notes on a fine sheet of paper. Officer of the Administration. The document is hereby certified, says the rasping voice, through the metal jaw with its integrated vox. Return to the Master of Seals in order to proceed, and may his light and wisdom guard you. Next. Good. Easy peasy. Let's grab some goods while we're here. Yoink.
Is there money to be made?
Anything else? Anything more? This place is huge. We cannot go that way. We cannot go that way. Fair enough. What is this? Bundles of wires have been ripped out of the servitor's neck, and a yellow fluid is seeping from its damaged joints. How angry would a person have to be to do this? What's going on here? Oh, I'm touching the cord of my cell phone, and the cheap Chinese thingy is glitching in and out of the charging process. Good, anyway, let's return to the dude, I guess. Good, return to the ship, nope. And the thing is, he's not on the map. The map doesn't tell me, but we know our way around here. No big deal. The Temple of Law and Order greets you, Jude Curve of Valentius. You returned with all necessary paperwork, I presume? Here are all of the seals, placed by a certification officer. Wonderful. The Emperor blessed you with patience greater than that apportioned to ordinary mortals. Allow me to verify the authenticity of your documents for the final time. The old woman holds the documents close, so that they are almost touching her nose, the mechanical ocular lenses clicking incessantly. Yes, yes, confirmed everything is in order. And this one? The seal is smudged slightly. Jay's smile evaporates, revealing her true emotions. Void scorpion scratch out my eyes, now what? I suppose I can overlook it, given that the rest has been certified correctly and promptly. Congratulations, Jay Haderi. You are now the holder of a Mercatum Tabula Official. Do not forget to repeat the certification process every 100 Terran cycles. Every 100 years? That's good. Uphold the law of the Imperium proudly and honorably in the worlds of the Coronus Expanse. And one more thing. Loss of the certificate is a grievous transgression, Mrs. Haderi. Lose the original document, and you will be unable to regain your status as an official trade representative. Not even with the Rogue Trader's endorsement. Yes, yes, esteemed Damar. Given the certificate already? Come on. Jay's eyes dart over the Mercatum Tabula Official and shine with delight. Praise the exalted one who saw me through all these trials, Shireen. This is something to tell the grandchildren about. How a humble mortal became a trader representative of the Imperium. Let's not bother the Damar any longer, Shireen. Why don't we discuss our next steps on the ship?
Keep your wits about you.
Why don't we? Good. Let's go to the ship then. And talk to her. We lost 2 profit factor. But that was very satisfying. We helped these people.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
And the rich merchant. We sent her on a pilgrimage as well. Did not lose 3 profit factor. That would have been ridiculous. Just so that she didn't live out her days in luxury for no good reason. I mean, good. 4 phlogiston. Maybe I want this. I think I want this. We have 3 extracticums. Or is this already doing it? Shut down? Good. So you can shut down something. That's interesting. Alright, good to know. Let's save the game. And go on the bridge. Back to bridge, talk to G. When in doubt, save. Storytelling is so important here. And the developers know. So they give out this little tip. Not a fan of loading screen tips. Quite annoyed by them. Best thing is an interactive loading screen. Assassin's Creed did this. And no other game. It never took for some reason. And Assassin's Creed was very rudimentary. You could just watch the animations of your main character. Putting in the run, the crouch, the sneak. And run around in empty space until the game loaded up. But yeah. Where is she? There she is. Good, let's talk to her. Maybe I should save the game beforehand. Because I doubt. So I save.
Shireen, light of my eyes, giver of boons and savior of the needy. From now on, two sons will grace the firmament of the Fon Valancius Protectorate. One bright and powerful, like the rogue trader himself, and the other slightly more humble, like his unassuming partner, the diligent owner of the Mercatum Tabula Officiale, and all around delight, Jai Hidari.
Jai Hidari, good.
As I promised before, my crew will be your eyes and ears across the entire expanse, Shireen. Just give them time. And of course, the assistant to official trade representative Jai Hidari is already rushing to Dargonis to deliver goods of rare and exquisite quality to you and your people, O master of many worlds. And once again, thank you, Shireen, from the bottom of my humble heart.
Lose this piece of paper and I will not help you get another throne, be my witness.
Nothing will make me part with this treasure, Shireen. May the Exalted One be my witness. Him and all the stars in the expanse that shine like a handful of pearls scattered across the dark velvet of the galaxy. I only have one last question to ask.
Jay flashes a conspiratorial smile, leans forward, and shamelessly holds your gaze, completely ignoring the disapproval looks of surrounding officers as she waits for your reply. Replay. I'm sorry, I have no interest in relations of that kind.
No?
No.
Huh. The Ajay must have clouded my mind, Shireen. Or was it your piercing gaze? Either way, I only wanted to thank you for your assistance and give you something in addition to this humble gift.
Humble gift. Good, let's get rid of this spam bot. I will help you acquire a merchant certificate. You don't look like a typical smuggler. I've seen enough of the Shadow of the greatest expense. Tell me about its dark side. Tell me about business. Do you know this original person? You keep using those words like calling me Shireen. Get off my ship. I'll see you later. But I did help her get it. Good. I'll see you later then.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Battle-scarred cape. Good. Battle-scarred cape. And can I equip the boots? Boots of victory. For some reason they're broken. Comes the boots. That's why everybody got so many movement points, because I have these boots. Battle-scarred cape. I thought I had this. Insert turn, they remove burning, bleeding, and toxinated from themselves and all adjacent enemies. We are against toughness for each negative move that way. And this is every end of turn. Range of Archep abilities by +1 cell. That's good. Maybe we can live without this. Yeah, here this is working perfectly. But the boots of victory? What is the problem there? Aldari equipment. Adeptus Astartes equipment. Drukari equipment. So Pascal could wear it. But it's not working. I tried before. Can the elf wear it? No. Yeah, this item is simply broken. Or must not have features. Ah, Adeptus Astartes equipment. So who can frickin' wear this? Not elves, not humans, not Drukhari. Adeptus Astartes is just these guys? And why is it not scratched out then? I have no idea. So my guess is this item is glitched. First aid menu, use miracles, oh no. Cargo and cargo. Alright. Can we talk to her again? Will she acknowledge that everything happened? Or can we tell her again, hey, let's make you a merchant?
You are spoiling me with the splendor of your presence again, Shireen. Have you decided to treat your soul to the fruits of my eloquence?
Tell me about
it. Or do
its
you wish to discuss business with the newly appointed owner of a Mercatum Tabula Officiale?
I've seen enough of those shiny weapons, so tell me about its dark side.
The dark side is the real Coronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen?
How do I do things on Footfall?
Dynasties drink with criminals. Rogue
What?
traders strike deals with the Casbalica.
What?
And dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium?
Yeah.
The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content.
Good. Tell me about the Caspalica mission.
An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum.
Scum, you say?
Every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
In which case, they're gonna get wrecked, of course. Persuasion test succeeded. Scum, rotten filth, rats. This is almost as Jason Mask briefly slipped and she started using words that have no place in the vocabulary of someone from the upper strata of the Imperium. Persuasion test. Are you one of the Caspalica's robber barons?
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and a mastermind of the Casbalica.
How did she become a Caspalican agent?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Casbalica to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
Tell me about the cold trade.
It really is simple, Shireen. The Casbalica runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures.
Interesting.
Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Casbalican agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman.
Uh-huh. Good. Warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman. What's she talking about? Let's change the subject.
Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen.
But we already helped her. Why can I say this? I will help you acquire merchant certificate.
Oh, Shireen, thank you for such generosity. I will humbly wait until you steer your vessel towards Dargonus. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale. It sounds almost as majestic as the warrant of trade.
Yeah. You don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium.
So we can tell her these things even though we're far advanced in her storyline.
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games.
Thank you for sharing
It
this.
is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be.
Good, I'll see you later.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Yeah. Fantastic. We should do a hard save over here. Good. Because we did a lot. But not really enough. No fight, no upgrading the ship, no finding scrap. Oh, Jade celebration. With a crew social event in the company of traders. With a crew on Footfall. Alright, let's finish her off then. Oops. Let's go to Footfall. Corona Suspense map. Over here. Can't be that far. Footfall. Good. And maybe we get a free space combat. I doubt it. Because that's what we need. Space combats we can win. To level up our ship and get some scrap and repair the ship as well. Furibundus. Footfall. Spend all this here. The vessel confessors report discontent among their flock. During the traditional sermon before departure, Richard Chandelier's 100 candles were snuffed out at once. The missionaries attribute this incident to an open ventilation shaft, but the voidsmen notice it and are whispering about an ill omen, fearing the woes that may soon come. Good. Coercion. Or lore. Sanctify all chambers of the void ship one more time. To succeed, the holy procession full accordance with Ecclesiarchy's liturgical canon rekindled the faith in the voidsmen's hearts and renewed their belief in God Emperor's benevolent power. The whispers subsided, and the crew was ready to face potential dangers with courage and fervor. Good. Let's visit. Alright, dead world, Joseph's blessing, Footfall. Shireen, if you find a spare manager Footfall and you're not deciding on Lectors of Fates, I would be delighted to see at my America in the Massacres. I'll tell Octave to set aside some decent wine in case you decide to grace the humble party with your luminous presence. Smugglers and thieves? It would be my pleasure. The lower regulators will return the great ship, but the unwitnessing it doesn't visit an unworthy dive, Shireen. As of course, as I live long and see great grandchildren. Party members? She will be there, so everybody here will be there except Iridia. That's not her name. Good. We got rid of her via cheat, but that was an accident. I did not mean to. So we definitely have to go through this again. Maybe a Psychos only troop, something like that. Good refugee. Psychers, heretical, dogmatic psychers maybe. for that helmet there. Good, where do we have to go? I think over here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's save the game. Dead or alive.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Thug Riza. Where is she? Still the glitched out dude. Who do I talk to? And where is she?
Always have a backup plan.
I want to get this party started. Such a thing if it's suspicious prowler. They can't use the agents.
Keep your wits about you.
Good. Will this even work?
Let us not dawdle.
Jay, there she is. Wonderful. Good. You easily spot Jay and the group crowded around the table. The extravagant luxury of her attire and her gleaming ornaments set her apart from the rest. Seeing you, she exclaims, "May the gravitational wells on your worlds never lack for grip, just as my heart never lacks for joy at the sight of Rogue Trader von Valentius." With an approving chuckle, Octaviana, who is this? She has a portrait. Octaviana mutters, "I can't believe you actually roped the Rogue Trader into coming to your party. If the Rogue Trader raises a toast to your health, I start to believe you really are a princess, and not just a smuggler with the gift of the gab. Please take a seat, your lordship." Join the group. I will gladly accept your offer. Octaviana draws out a bottle from under the table of glasses as thick as your finger, and is covered in wax seals. With no exaggeration, this is the finest amethyst that has ever graced this bar. Jay personally acquired it, as she says, for a special occasion. It seems that she was a special occasion, your lordship. The crowd around the table falls silent, exchanging awkward looks. It would appear they are unaccustomed to drinking in the presence of lofty individuals such as you. Let us drink. So these are your associates? No. Let us drink to the lady of the hour, Jay Hederi. Octaviana, you and Jay are friends? What were we talking about before I arrived? Octaviana, you and Jay are friends? She offers are friends. She's my worst enemy. The vengeful spirit of retribution sent to punish me for your youthful transgressions. Mrs. Hederi has a special gift for knocking me off balance and dragging me into difficulty. I would have borrowed her from the MS long ago if it weren't for a habit of tossing money around like confetti and of paying triple for anything she breaks. Do you, Shireen? Do you see the petty, miserly, callous, unforgiving friends the Exalted One has sent me? Let us drink to the lady of the hour. Yay! The assembled group bursts into approving cheers, and the bar fills with the sound of clinking glasses. The amethyst tastes exorbitantly expensive, sweeping you into a kaleidoscope of flavors. Tart floral bitterness, honeyed sweetness, and then other, far more refined sensations that are nameless, owing to the small number who can afford to experience them. Bravo, Octi, this amethyst will do me very well. Very well indeed. Jay's self-satisfied reply elicits general laughter, and the tension of the table seems to loosen slightly. What were you talking about before I arrived? Business. My dear Tora, whose mind never stays on the chilly peaks of the mountains of money she's made, was telling me the latest coal trade news. Exciting times are upon us. We're not the only ones being tested for weak spots. Vladame's set on putting the Ultraquisitors out of business, and it looks like she's got Mercy's blessing to do it. The big beasts are picking off the small ones. I think things are only going to get more interesting from here on out. Cor says, "That means it's time for us to step up and become major players, see?" Cor winks at Jay. "I know a couple of Cheknos from the Ultraquisitors. They're dry as you like. We could tell them to cool their heels with us, and they'll be more willing at the other altars. We could take on Falco and even blow Vladim out the airlock too. Jay says, Cora, my sweet, before you go chewing fizzlin with checkness, you need to clear the altar and hide the pulses. If Vladim's playing all the lines, he won't touch me. But I don't want to shift the risk onto you. There's chatter about the commission. The conversation quickly turns into an impotent mishmash of terms from a secret argot of coal traders. Good, who's coming here? Can we fight, maybe? Falco, the man who has the table is hideous. Items received, noble-born mantle. Good. But there is hideous by no central parts of the approach invades the table as a table. And he responds to transparently falls off, putting that your fingers itch to reach for your weapon. With a surprised look scans at you, he says, Mr. Saidari, allow me to wish you a happy America. Master Mercy would not let such an occasion go unmarked. He sends his warm wishes and a gift. Oh, Falco, much obliged and touched by your presence. May the fire in your hearth burn forever bright and hot. Like the stars of the Gremno system, tell Mercy that the show of his precious attention toward my humble self brought dew to my eyes, and a song to my heart. Isn't Falco the one who stole Jay's cargo? Who's this Mercy? Where's your present for Jay, Falco? Where is your present for Jay, Falco? As Magnus stares at you, unblinking with his pale eyes, saying nothing. Then he rearranged his mouth into a smile remarkable in its hideousness. Of course, your lordship. And this gift is from me personal, Mr. Saidari. Exotic venom blade. Sweet. Drukari weapon proficiency. Wait a minute, don't we have millions of those? Pfft. This guy. A poor gift, my friend. A poor gift. As Falco turns away from the sea, it's not afraid he should trust his already repulsive. Good. Even foes are bowing down before Jay Hidari. This is something worth celebrating. And what better way to celebrate than with a game? With stakes, naturally. Today is my iron car, and that's what I want. Jay draws a stack of carved plastic tiles from her pocket. They are decorated with symbols and fine mag lines. Holding tiles in one hand and raising her glass with another, Jay asks, What do you think, Shireen? Does this rogue trader have anything he's willing to wager? You recognize the tiles in Jay's hand. It is a set for a Tantolo, a game popular among gamblers. Each player is dealt several tiles, which can be arranged into a pattern of specific value by carefully matching up the mag lines. Whoever has the highest value wins. Boys will allow to play Tantolo, which is usually won by luck or skill. I shall play. Watch out for his lordship, lads. He was awfully quick to agree just now. I have a sneaking suspicion about how the rogue trader acquired all his countless riches, but I'll warn you now. Playing for money is considered wrong on Ifrit, because gaming is tempting fate. So instead we're going to play for wishes. A pile of tiles is placed in front of you and the other players. Logic 15, look at your hand. Where is Pascal when you need them? So these are your associates? Look at your hand. Success. You've been dealt a poor hand. You cannot make a high value arrangement for the tiles. Guys, I got a chance of getting JD classes. I'm going to show my hand. The exotic one loves me today. And if one doesn't show his hand, what then? I'm going to show my hand as well. No luck. Good. Turn is better than yours or anyone else's. And for my wish, I want everyone to drink to my good fortune. Has already granted me a gift fit for a queen. I'm talking about you, my fortune. One at the entire eagerly is the glass you join in before you know where you've done so. Your stare is ready for you on the table. The moments has passed without you knowing. Seems the everything is somewhat stronger than you thought. Good. Let's look at the hand. Success now. This one is definitely a good hand. One of the best you can get. When you look up, you see that everyone is apart from Jay has already just a thousand to disappointment. Just as two left, I'm going to show my hand. Read them and weep. Throw your tiles onto the table. I have nothing. Show your hand. Lay out your tiles. Read them and weep. The side of your hand sets the floor of the sand. Then the Jay's hand is the most valuable in the game. I win again. What should I wish of you, Shireen? Riches, obviously. Request a kiss. Give you a provision, I should extract a promise of assistance. Should you ever find yourself in trouble in the future? Should I get carried away? Some wishes are so difficult for the simpler to dispose of the asker. You should not get carried away. Ah, that's very mean. Alright, request a kiss then. Good, I love playing for high stakes. Excellent suggestions as a adept, I will definitely call in. Good. Tires are disposed around the table from the bridge. Sorry for your body grow heavy. The thought of logic. Look at your towels. Look at the other beautiful. Jay, you wouldn't be cheating by any chance. How could you even suggest such a thing? We found that it was deceit. Good. Let's look at the towns. Not especially good or bad. It is the kind of hand played only with some desperate. Good. Before anyone says they're showing the hand, I'm announcing the conditions he uses my emergency today. The only stake I'll play for is a dance. Try to cheat. Let's try to cheat here. Agility 50. Success. You reach for a goblet and accidentally catch a spare tile with the elbow, sweeping into your friend. Now you have an excellent set of tiles, but you would swear that Jay saw your little move. She saw it and said nothing. I'll play. Good. She just gets on to mine are worse. Looks like you've won, Shireen. I'd be delighted to grant you a wish. The light plays on Jay's dark skin, glitters as a silver with the grace of dark you see the saucer culture. Continue. This dance is called the Dance of the Captive Ravenian Girl. When the governor of Ifrit Slimkin the Bright crushed the Ravenian rebellion, the daughter of the rebel leader was brought to him, the beautiful Nyana. She danced for him, not danced. She danced for him, telling him of the struggle of a proud people, and they snatched a weapon from a guard's hands and aimed it at Selimkan. But the spark of love that had kindled between them that day stopped the flame from igniting in the cartridge, and both Nyana and Selimkan lived through that day, and then many more days which they spent together. Crazy. That's enough betting for me. My luck is very fickle today. Unlike Ozaki in our system, it always lies. The smiling sweetie sparks of laughter. By the throne, you are so beautiful. To Amasak's deceit. Good, continue. Fox was surrounding the rest of the character. Let the all-pervading merriment determine your fate. Sweet. So that was probably a good party then. Wonderful. Got a lot of experience points as well. Good stuff. Very nice. But no combat this session. That's a bit sad. And I have to stop early as well. 1:30 is a good time for the session. And tomorrow is time for the Fallout. Gonna be in the Honest Hearts. Back to the bridge. Oops, what happened here? Oops, we thought someone finally said he had burst of piercing pain over this gate for their mother. It's considered light. Light is the enemy. Self-awareness returns unbidden, bringing with an explicit sense of awkwardness. You believe your body violently protests against the very idea of getting out of your bed. You hear a soft sigh, and beside you, looking down, you see dark hair from Jay, who's goes over next to fall asleep, fully dressed, just as you are. Perhaps she's not asleep at all. You certainly know how to have a good time. Let's try to remember the end of the party. You struggle to piece together for some reason you quickly recall. Looks at once and try to press it to stop the cries of the beggars to whom you gave an obscenely amount of alms, and the stamping of the soldiers that you rode around the station. To Jay's unconcealed glee. Good. You and I, we did not fall into bed together just to sleep, did we? Good. You don't remember anything, neither do I. All the better. What sweet and thrilling scenes I can remember to fill in the gaps. Good. We need to make ourselves presentable. So to say you're right, no matter how soft the better prisoner line we must not cross, and I'm pretty close to doing exactly what we can culpable to medicine for aching heads. A gift. Good. By the way, there's one thing I remembered is you wanted to know, because it's customary to give your girls, you never had the answer. The women's really but weapons, valuables, and loyalty. That's what girls are given on my world. Weapons, valuables, and loyalty. Dazzling smile. Good. Wonderful. And let this be it. Hopefully Kesha is not too mad about my escapades. And we're going to talk to her next time. And maybe find a battle next time. And maybe try the space battle next time as well. again, even though I don't think I can win in the current state that our ship is. But it is alright. There's no way to upgrade it. Do we get the experience here somewhere? Don't have scrap. Is this repaired? Don't have the scrap to repair. Don't know how to get scrap. Maybe the Voids people can sell me some stuff for my ship. But yeah, that's all gonna be for next time. For now, I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in. Don't forget my free Wheelspin giveaway on the 1st of every month. You can register at theallkeyshop.com. Have a chance at winning a PlayStation 5. Good. Otherwise, there's gonna be a free Steam game, which is cool. Good. Fat Cat won last time. Hopefully he's gonna tell us what he won. But yeah, that's it. That's all from me for today. Until next time, have a good day and a good night.